Hello.
Hello.
Hey gamers.
Why do you do this to me? Every time.
Geeks and gamers.
I realized maybe should have put on like a sports related shirt if we're gonna do like a sports commentary over my Picross playing.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. I don't have any jerseys. All I have is from an old roommate is I have a baseball tee that is the bicycling anime stuff, bicycling club on it. Yeah.
Yowamushi Pedal?
Yes. Yeah. That's my only sport related shirt. Yeah.
So today we're playing Murder by Numbers.
Yeah.
The perfect combination of Agatha Christie and crossword puzzles.
Yeah.
Except it's not crossword, it is
Picross.
Picross. Just
Also
a
known as nonogram. Yeah. Nonogram. Yeah. And we're just
My name is Ivy.
Yeah.
We've got Fen and Claire here. Fen is the one who is playing, and Claire and I are just going to
commentate. I know.
And freak out at how fast is. Sorry, how fast Fen is.
Yeah, we're gonna see how quickly I can play the Picross sections of this game because I already know how to play Picross and I've done it too much. It was a dissociation game for me on my phone. So yeah. But then I switched to another one, so it's been a little minute. Hello, you're a scout. You can't see anything. This just reminds me of how much I love Murderbot Diaries and reread it regularly.
You do love that series.
I
haven't read it yet. You keep talking about it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, can you solve this puzzle?
Yeah. Oh, I might have buttoned through how to actually select on the things. Oh, it's trying to guide me. That's what's up.
Is it mouse or is it?
It's mouse.
Keyboard?
So
That's great.
Yeah. Yep.
I've been playing it on the Switch, and it's like you have to use the joysticks. I wish you could just use the touchscreen, because when it was on,
that's not how that works. It's over here. What? Why are you doing this to me? I'm not paying attention, so I don't know how to get the tutorial because I just want to solve the puzzle. What did I do? What does it want me to do? I am so sorry. I have done this to you. It's in the right spot.
It is. Wow, you're so good at Picross.
I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at Picross. I can't believe I failed this immediately.
Hi.
It's here and here.
Maybe it's asking you to deselect the ones you know it can't be, so it's asking you to
Oh
deselect.
yeah, X out the other ones. There should be a select and a deselect button.
Like
right click? Yeah.
Oh.
There we go. Good catch, Claire. I'm so glad you're here.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't play with that, but it's fine.
I'm gonna jump out of the tutorial quick to show a thing to my friend.
So what you're saying is you're such a pro that you're not even going to use half the game?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's a problem. I think this is just like the tutorial.
Yeah. I found a right arrow. That means I can go forward.
Aww.
Because it's, yeah. Corrupt data. I love this. I love to be a little robot. Okay. Oh god, it's really gonna tell us things.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get tutorialed.
I'm getting tutorialed so hard. Yeah, I got it. Cool.
Okay.
Yep. Which means it's only the one in the middle. Yep.
This is gonna be the longest part of the game.
Maybe. Yep. I'm aware of this technique of how you fill in Picross.
So, let me look up some Picross facts.
Sorry,
I think we're getting a pretty good idea of it right now. But how long has it been around?
Nonogram? Oh boy, I don't know. Yeah, maybe look at the wiki for Picross.
Nonogram.
Also, is Picross related to Sudoku somehow? Because
I would say they're like cousins.
Okay. What's the genealogy? Who was dated who?
Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
Puzzles are often black and white, describing a binary image, but they can also be colored.
Yeah, I don't like those ones. I just like a straight up black and white nonogram.
in 1987, Non Ishida, is that why it's called a nonogram?
Yeah.
A Japanese graphics editor won a competition in Tokyo by designing grid pictures using skyscraper lights that were turned on or off. Oh, classic
Okay.
stuff where you like
Classic.
see messages and like on
Yeah.
skyscrapers. This led her to the idea of a puzzle based around the filling in certain squares on a grid. Coincidentally, a professional Japanese puzzler, Sam Tetsuya Nishio, invented the same puzzles completely independently, published them in another magazine. So I guess this was happening around when like pixel art was becoming more of a thing and people were thinking in terms of like,
Mhm.
I mean, like pixel art's been a thing since like cross stitch.
Oh, I can't start on hard difficulty. Sorry.
Come on.
Anyways, yeah,
Are we doing normal?
we're doing normal instead of easy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm being a idiot. That's so cool.
Yeah. Window art puzzles.
Ooh, there's plot.
Yeah, there's plot. So you are an actress, and you are in Hollywood, I'm pretty sure. You're on this TV show where blonde girl is like, actually, so your character is an actual detective, and blonde girl is like a girl who shows up and solves all of the crimes, which is the opposite situation of what you have. Her name is Becky, of course. And a lot that's happening is that your boss is coming to talk to you after you shot the finale of this season. And everyone's like, you did a great job, see you later. Boss is like, come in, let's talk. And it's a pretty serious conversation.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep. Anyways, keep going.
Yeah, you get let go from your job. And this is like a TV show that you've been doing for multiple seasons. You've got like a fan base that'll show up in the form of a character that shows up in this chapter. And I don't know, it sucks. It's like, it comes out of the blue. The director's like your friend. But people start suspecting you because you got fired right before,
Right.
Spoilers, something happens to this guy. It may be the cross related or murder related.
One or the other.
And so we're getting a cast of characters. Just
pick the
yeah,
first one each
pick
time.
whatever. I think the game is pretty loose mechanically in terms of narrative. This is like your friendly security guard who's kind of incompetent. We stand incompetent cop.
Well.
No, we don't.
Yeah, certain types of incompetent, like you
Yeah.
sprayed yourself with the mace, incompetent. Love
Yes,
that type of
yes,
incompetent
exactly.
cop.
ACAB forever. This is Scout.
Yeah.
Scout pulled themselves out of a junk pile, and they're like, "I have no memory." And you're like, "Is this a prank? What kind of special effects are these?" And
Puzzle.
Scout saw you on
Um,
your TV show, and was like, "Oh, I've seen you. You solve mysteries. Please help me solve the mystery of my missing memory."
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Ooh,
Sorry.
ooh. Yeah. I'm so good. Like this. Oh, there's gonna be cat noise in the background.
Oh yeah, that's fine. What happened? What happened to me?
One more.
Yeah.
There we go.
I gotta get used
Oh
to
yeah. So
the grid lines.
you're like, where are my car keys? And Scout's like, I can help. I have scanning technology. And then Scout finds a tampon in your purse. And that's not a car key. That's a tampon.
Oh my gosh, hilarious. Also, I
Scout's
think you
not very
got
good at this yet.
yeah. I think
Did-
he got replaced by a dog. Also, is what I saw while I was like clicking through.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Yeah. What were you
Which
gonna say,
sucks.
Claire?
Did you just get an F grade by the robot?
Maybe.
Maybe.
know.
That seems so rude.
Seems so rude.
I know. I think the grade doesn't relate to where you're at. I think the grade is something that increases over the course of the level, and you can work your way up to S. And
Okay.
higher grade levels let you do like extra puzzles off on the side. So if we beat the first chapter by the time the hour's up, it is like 12:20. So I'm not sure how far we'll get. But there will be extra puzzles to do if we find out.
Becky,
He's
no,
dead.
we found a dead
Oh
body.
Yes.
God! A murder most foul.
Wait, this game
Holy-
has murder?
Girl. Yeah. So your boss is dead, and you were digging through your purse looking for your car keys. People are going to start asking you, when did you last see him? And you're going to, I don't remember if you have to be honest, but you can tell people that you talked to him and he fired you. And people are like, that's a pretty good excuse for murder. And so you have to clear your name.
I mean, I would like to be released from capitalist hell, so.
Great. Okay, so here's Becky, yourself, and your friend KC, who is flamboyant and kind of plays like gay sidekick. I've gotten about halfway through this game. I've started the third chapter where you learn more of Casey's backstory and go to the drag bar where he kind of went to find his found family.
Aww.
It's good, yeah. But I haven't gotten that far in it. But I'm not incredibly fast at Picross puzzles, so I think I've spent like 10 or 15 hours on this game so far. I played like the side puzzles as well, but I like it. The writing's not like amazing, but it's also not shitty. And...
Oh boy! Hello!
Yeah.
Pizza 4554. Yeah, this is Picross, but murder.
Yeah, it's
What if
murder
Picross murder?
Yeah, what if the cross had plot?
Yeah. Picross, but with plot. And this gay situation.
Yeah.
For it.
The only Picross I played before this game, maybe I played a little bit of Fish's stuff on my friend's stuff, but there's like a Pokemon Picross that you can get for free. It's like a microtransaction game. But you can get it on the 3DS for free, and you just like, I don't know, wait to replay levels after a certain amount of time. And I think you need to pay to like get past a certain point, or else you're just grinding for a bit. But I got to some like pretty hard levels with legendaries off to the side.
I want
super
that
fan.
pack.
It's a good fit. This is extremely 90s like patterns and things,
Yeah.
like early 90s.
I
and
love-
I'm so into it.
Yeah, I love main character's top. It's very
Yeah,
good.
it's so good. The use of like the teal and the like pastel lime or whatever that other color is called.
The like not gingham, pardon? I don't know. The flannel coat with the,
Yeah,
the belt is a choice.
yeah.
But
The like ribbon belt.
mhm. It does stand out. It kind of looks like she's walking around in pajamas, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, this guy's a super fan of your show. He's like, oh my gosh, I made it inside. And he wants everyone's signatures, and everyone's like, there's been a murder. And
We're
he's like,
coping.
oh no.
Boy, this is a lot of plot.
This is a lot of plot.
For the next part
Or
of the
we can-
game.
Yeah.
I mean, the plot is also game. It's just
Sure,
the,
yeah.
the interaction
Uh-huh.
part of the game it's been a minute.
Yeah. Puzzles. He Scout did the murder. Okay, now you talk to Scout. Just go through all your options, I think.
Yeah. Oh,
Or
we don't have
whatever.
any evidence to present.
Where'd you come from?
Where did the little floating TV robot come from? Now
Like,
that
that's
is a
part
mystery.
of the plot of this game. I will talk a bit about what I do know. There's like some flashbacks that Scout gets as they like bring their memory back, where there are some scientists who were working on them, and they were like doing experiments and like trying to teach Scout like empathy and human processing, and something terrible happened where Scout had to be thrown into the junk pile.
Okay, so I have to pay attention to how to do this. Move the viewport.
Yeah,
from
so
that to
You
scan.
basically look around the room until it starts beeping. It's gonna turn red. Okay, yeah, the screen is not. I don't know if this flashing. But
Puzzle start.
puzzle start. Okay.
There we go. Oh, damn.
I'm just gonna look up. Yeah.
Wow, you're so confident.
No, you just. The thing is with Picross, when I started this game, I was like, I don't really know Picross, but the game is actually pretty good at like teaching you.
So I was following when there was one number, but now there's like multiple numbers on each like
Yeah.
row and column. How does Picross work as someone?
So they have to have gaps. There's gaps in between them.
Yeah, at least
Oh.
one space in between numbers.
So let's see.
Yeah, that makes
There we go.
sense. So it's basically back and forth for
Holy shit,
those
Ben.
bunch of ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so
This is wild.
you pick up skills on like how to measure where there is definitely a square, and from there you can start deducing where there won't be squares, where there could be squares. I do a lot of counting, like, okay, there's 8 spots here that need to be filled in. I will fill in the middle like 6, because I know at least, or maybe the middle 4. And then you kind of just like count and measure logically where on the rest of the board there could be definite spots
Right, that
until
makes
you
sense.
logic it out. It does feel like you're, I don't know, solving a mystery or like looking for clues. I'd say that the gameplay loop of the story and solving the puzzles is pretty great.
Yeah.
Ben, do you
Yeah.
have anything to add gameplay wise?
Gameplay wise, yeah. How does Picross work? I don't know. I programmed myself to. I guess I have to question her to get further into the story so I can do things.
Her hair is so anime.
It's so good. Yeah, just asking if you fought each other and stuff.
Hey Becky, did you kill our boss?
Did you kill our boss? Becky.
It would be so embarrassing.
She's so worried about our party.
Yeah, she's like, I need to go to my party. It's the biggest party of the year. Everyone who's going to be there, including your shitty ex-husband.
Oof.
Yeah, main character is a shitty ex-husband. She just lost her job. Should I give spoilers to this?
I found a puzzle. Let's do this.
Yeah.
So yeah, see, if there's like 2 and then 1, there has to be at least 1 blank spot in between them.
So yeah, there's 7 spots there. So Ben can deduce that the middle 5 spots are definitely filled because no
That
matter
makes
which
sense.
direction it goes, the total of 7 will include those 5 spots. And Ben's just basically speeding through everything.
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
It is fairly intuitive to. It is fairly intuitive to use the clicky thing. So.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I love this. This is way different than controller.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh god, this on a controller.
No, that's what I'm saying. I had to do that on my Switch.
Oh boy.
Could you not do touchscreen on the Switch?
It doesn't. Most games on Switch
Oh.
don't use the touchscreen. I imagine because it's not great for the console. Like something like The World Ends With You, which I played a bunch on the DS. Like, you just mash your screen in that game, and I don't think like for the long term use of the console, it's great. So maybe it's just like heavily discouraged. There's a handful of games that use it, but it's not used as much as it should be. But I think that this game it would be fine. It would be pretty chill. Wow, it's an apple.
Damn.
Some of the things show up in this game after you've solved the puzzle, and it's like, what am I?
Mhm.
But the apple looks pretty good. Oh yeah, and so Scout is like, I don't understand human sarcasm.
Aw, cute.
It's all very confusing.
I found another puzzle.
This is great.
Ooh, long.
Okay, so like here's how I do it. Is
Yeah.
I always go by the largest numbers. So if you got 3 here and then a space, there's only 6 down here, but there's gonna be 5. So it's either gonna be 5 this way or 5 with the 1 on top.
Mhm.
That makes sense when I say random words.
I understand
That
what you
makes
said.
sense.
but-
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Yeah, and because these are all ones, these threes have to start here. Because you can't have
Mhm.
threes down here. Yeah, and these are ones, so this is the end of that 5. One down there.
Okay, now you're starting to lose me. But, but I love it.
Damn.
Wow.
Popsicle?
It's a screwdriver.
I
got that.
that.
But I need cross stitch, so maybe I have like maybe that's my
True.
biological advantage
This
over
guy.
y'all is that I do cross
Man.
stitch.
I forget what this guy's deal is. I think he's straight
He's
presenting,
forward.
but then your gay friend is like, is he though?
Hmm. Can I just leave now because I have that? Oh,
I think it'll stop giving you the prompt to investigate once there's
Okay.
not anything to find. I think.
so this is one of those really easy ones where because you have the 8 along the side, you can just
Mhm.
fill out the bottom of all of these guys.
Yeah, because the 1 at the bottom of the row plus the blank space in between them plus the 8 makes a total of 10. And so those are going to take up all 10 spots.
3. That's 5.
It's
Sorry,
gonna be
I
an
was
arrow,
miscounting.
isn't it?
It's gonna be an arrow pointing this way, isn't it? Yeah, I think you called it.
I would
Um,
love to do a series of this and like see how fast Ben can do the like higher level
Right.
Picross stuff.
I want to do higher level Picross stuff.
Yeah.
I love Picross. It's my dissociation game.
Okay, so you think doing cross stitch like taught you how to do Picross in its
No.
own way?
No.
No.
I think what really the thing is the way my brain works with pixels and pixel
Mhm.
games is that I literally count the pixels because I can see them. So why wouldn't I count them? Which is how I was like decently good at like the really
Oh,
old
it's an action figure.
Oh, hey. Mario Kart games, like on the SNES, because I could really clip corners because I could count the pixels.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I
not
don't
an
know.
action figure, it's a collectible.
Because you take the
Ooh.
corners as close to like the sandbar as possible, right?
Yep.
That's how you got to do it.
Yep.
No.
And like the level where it's all the wood planks because it's the haunted mansion, but it's all like big gaps and stuff.
Is this the original Mario Kart or the more modern ones?
Original.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're not counting like the tiny polygon pixels. Okay, so now investigation is gone. So now present.
I don't know what
I
evidence
forget.
I'm supposed to present.
The action
This
figure,
is
the
why
action figure.
we wanted to look at
Oh.
a thing.
Yeah, I tried to look up the guide for all the things to say.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
great. Right on.
Well, that worked.
Okay, we were looking
Cool.
for distraction. Perfect.
And now we can go through the vent.
What if
Oh,
we did one more
trying to
puzzle?
Figure out where it goes. Okay, and this is the sort of thing where like 1 and 8 is 9, but there's a gap between them, so that's 10. So you can just do this.
Very satisfying.
Oh, wow.
It's extremely satisfying. These are all 4s. These are like 5 plus 4 plus the gap is 10, so you can also do that. Same here.
Yeah,
How
I
often do you
can
think murders
see.
happen in Hollywood?
I mean, I can't honestly say because I'm so poisoned by TV. I wouldn't be able to try to guess.
Wow, you got it.
Oh, snake?
Ventilation map.
Oh, of
Obviously, it's a
course.
ventilation map. Okay, see, so now we're on E rank because we've gotten enough points.
Okay, cool.
Which is a good indicator for how far into the level we are. Because if you don't use any hints, there's a hint system where they can tell you how, like, where to find certain spots in the puzzle if you're not Fenrir. Then it wouldn't move along as fast. But because Fen is solving everything without hints, we should get to S rank by the time we're getting to the end of the level.
Damn.
Cool. I love this for us. I just want to play Picross really fast. And I was like, What if I play Picross really fast?
Careful the chat.
Yeah,
We are at 12:35, so we're doing.
yeah.
pretty good.
There hasn't been any comments.
That's fine.
Because everyone's been blown away by my extremely fast Picross playing.
I think that's true.
Oh yeah, it's time
Um,
to scan.
Now might be a good time to mention that people can donate.
Oh,
Heck yeah.
Claire, do you want to drop the donation link in?
Sure.
Yeah. 1-5. That's the twos.
Yeah, so if y'all want to donate, we are raising money for the BTFA Collective. I've just dropped
So
links into the chat for the BTFAcollective.org if you want to check them out. They raise funds in order to provide Black trans femmes in the arts with the resources they need in order to both present their art and to do their art. If we were, what is the word? Communing together, getting together in person, there would be art shows. But they also provide the funds to those who need the money in order to do the art. If you're New York based, or if you know somebody who is New York based, they are taking, or you can sign up to help them IRL. Again, probably not IRL until that's a thing again. But yeah, so we're at 6. Oh, we've gotten a donation. I have
Hell
heard.
yes!
Oh yeah,
People
so-
love the murder.
We love the murder.
you love the murder.
We got a
the
donation
puzzles.
from Name for $12. No message. Thank you, Name.
Thanks, man.
Hell yeah. So if we get to 750, which is now less than $100 away, me and Brianna are going to write an original tabletop RPG so that you can play Salt Cravings, the podcast at
No.
home.
That's so good. I didn't know that was
Oh
what
my
the
God.
thing was.
That's
I
the
just
new
heard that
goal, yeah.
yesterday.
Um,
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and I have been trying to promote, but also I don't think anyone has. But like, if everybody donates like $2.50 at the 25th minute past the hour, that builds up really quickly. It's a good way to show collective action. Everyone's kind of been donating large chunks of money, which is also good, but also like, please,
Just a
if
little
you
bit.
can't, yeah, every little bit helps truly. But also like, please acknowledge your budget. If like, please do not under budget yourself. Please respect your budget. You know, food and rent comes first. But yeah, every little bit helps. Again, thank you, Name, for $12 is like so super helpful. We're so close to 750. All right, that's my
Yeah.
pitch.
I love it. Have you seen some of the art the folks from the collective have made?
Unfortunately, no. I don't think they have it on their website.
Yeah, that's
But
right.
they do have a couple videos, I believe, of poetry, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, making art is expensive and taxing in so many
Mhm.
ways, and I don't know, Black trans femmes deserve
In New
all the
York.
support that they can get. Yeah, in New York.
In New York,
Are
yeah.
you kidding me? I don't even. How hot has it been over there?
Too hot?
Too
I
hot.
don't know. No idea.
Oh god.
Put on these
This
earrings.
is why we have a flashing warning, is because I play all because I click through
Yes.
these.
Okay, so these flashing effects are a thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this cop guy, not cop guy, detective guy. I guess he's
Detective guy.
He's got the badge.
Yeah. Detectives are a type of cop.
Yeah. I'm putting on these leopard print earrings. I guess they're a bit more
Yeah.
80s, but I think they
Ooh.
that's the aesthetic.
They match the headphones. I don't know if they match the headphones, but I like the shiny and then the
Headphones are more
shiny.
silver and
Yeah.
these are gold, but you know, black, gold, silver,
Cla-
leopard. print,
Clashing
it's in the
clashing gold and silver together is extremely 80s.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I can talk about plot in future
Yeah.
chapters if we want, or I can save it for if we do future chapters at some point.
Oh, we just received another donation. So before you launch into plot,
Yo,
hell yeah. Thank you to Yulanova, Alexis.
Alexis.
Alexis,
For
yeah.
Oh,
$8
I see
to
it.
get us to the funny number We're at
Ah!
669.69.
69.
All right,
Beautiful.
cowards. Who's gonna break it first? You gotta do it. Who among you is the bravest?
Love you, Alexis. Easy. It's child's play.
Oh, shit. So where are we on plot now?
So Robot has helped out with enough, I don't know, problem solving to like where your character is like, okay, maybe this weird robot who's following me everywhere like is all right. We can like get through some stuff together. We got through these vents to here. We found some evidence at the scene of the murder that can help clear my name. And then this other cop shows up. He's like, hey, what's going on here? And he starts questioning you. He's like, why are you at the scene of the murder? What's going on here? I think the incompetent security guard shows up. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how she got in here. But you are pulling up
DVD?
some evidence that can help clear your name and make it less suspicious that you showed up at the scene of the murder. And it looks like you found an old VHS tape. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Yeah, they rounded the corners of the VHS tape, and that's why it looks like a DVD. You know, one of those oval DVDs that they tried to pitch.
I love that basically you get to play a civilian who is just showing that cops are incompetent.
Yes,
Right?
it's good.
You are a civilian, right? You're just like
you
a
are
random
a civilian.
actress.
I can talk about future chapter plot if we want. Or I can save it.
Yeah, that's fine. We also didn't spoil who Princess is.
True. We're just keeping the mystery afoot. Good incentive to play these games.
Play Micro Mages, it rules.
Play Micro Mages, play Murder by Numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah, just play chill, cute games that are here for a good time. Okay, so you're back in the waiting room. Everyone else is locked in here. I don't remember where else you go. You might go off to a parking lot.
It's not going to be that the red on his overalls, is blood because he's got one red spot and the rest of them are yellow, right?
Oh,
That's not
God.
going to be the solution to this mystery, right?
That would rule.
That would rule.
I love that you noticed that.
Yeah.
Ben's good at pick rock.
this is why I'm going to pick Ross. My recognition of colors.
I love the little butterfly clip in Casey's hair.
That's so good.
Oh, that's good.
It interacts well with the way that
With the
Hair is
flower,
trying-
because it's like pollination shit.
I do enjoy visual novels. I'm just trying to get to the puzzles.
Yeah, we would not get through the first conversation if we were like voicing everything.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Can I just investigate? Can I investigate here?
So Claire, you were playing visual novels the other day. You were doing Heaven Will Be Mine.
Right, yeah.
I did miss that. Which routes did you go for?
So we did the Saturn route, I believe, and we basically, I tried to pick loyal as many times as possible, but there were a couple where it was like, no, the other one's gayer, so we had to do that one instead. When I originally was playing it on my own, I think I only got through half of one playthrough. I basically never picked loyal because that's who I am. And why would I work with the people that I'm hired to work with when I have a big machine that
Because you're
can
in character and you're playing a rebel.
right? Exactly. Like, why would I? Yeah. I got called out where I was like, clearly I am Saturn, and I'm like, shit. As I'm voicing this character, I'm like, this comes too easy.
I caught a bit of that one. That was
Oh, you
very
did? Good. Oh,
Yeah.
God.
I also poked fun at you when you were picking characters. I was like, yes, the one with the like smiley 3-face cat face. This one is extremely clear.
Yeah, the cat mech. The mech is like,
Uh-huh.
I love the mech designs in that game. They're so weird.
Oh, they're so good.
It's like a weird fleshed cat
Mm,
situation.
love flesh
God.
mix. Flesh mix.
I
roll.
I really want to finish that playthrough, and probably do more playthroughs, fully voiced.
Yeah, if you want folks to jump in on that, I would be happy to.
Oh hell yeah!
I don't know. I guess like, is it Pluto and Lunaterra?
hmm
The other two? Yeah,
Which, if you were one
Oh.
of the three, which would you two be?
that's hard.
Y'all,
Pluto. Oh,
I think I have to
oh,
present a
shit.
type of evidence to get
The
through.
apple. It's the apple, obviously.
No.
Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me.
The file.
Oh, you can just click
I did
them.
the file.
Okay, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. You can just.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, great.
Does this mean
Try
I
the
can...
file.
I already did the file.
Can you investigate? No.
Nope. Ah!
Lol.
Wait.
Maybe I'm not supposed to be in the office yet.
Yeah, go back. Go back. Can you go to the map in the upper corner? Yeah, the break room.
Or maybe I can leave. I'm sorry, I'm doing this in the most infuriating
Shit.
way. Can I
Maybe
investigate
soft
in here again? Like I can. Oh,
The floor.
there we go. Found a puzzle. 2 plus 7 is 9 if you're playing Picross. Is 10 if you're playing Picross.
I might get myself up
That's
first.
my new catchphrase.
It's pause on my end.
So because this is X tier, this has to be 2 because the first one is 2. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I don't know. I feel like Pluto has more of a Ojo-sama energy.
I'm really good at clicking.
which is
A
great.
wet energy?
Ojo-sama. Or like I guess more of like a big sister energy.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Not Ojo-sama. She's too friendly for that.
Who? Okay,
she's
I gotta. Sorry, what am I about to Google? Ojo.
Ojo-sama's like the archetype where it's like, oh.
yeah.
I don't think she's quite that high and mighty, but she is like, I don't know, very confident and kind of flirty in the way in which she, I don't know, just comes across like she knows that she's doing good, I think.
You doing good, Fen?
Um,
Did Fen disconnect?
I don't know. The stream...
Oh no. Did our Picross master leave us?
let me text him.
The network is still up. Fen says it in the chat.
Oh,
Oh, but yep. We a little bit of technical difficulties. In the meantime, it sounds like you're not a Pluto then.
I could do a Pluto. I think like no, I like the archetype. Lunaterra would also be fun. I don't know. I can see myself doing either of them. Probably less Saturn. It seems like you've got that covered.
I mean,
And
other
often,
people
like-
can like relate to Saturn.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, we all relate to like, I don't know, having a complicated relationship to our jobs and like having one person that we talk to in order to, I don't know, get through our job and annoy them. And we all want a cat back.
Well,
But
I'm gonna take us over to chatting big screen just while we're getting Fen back. So
Yeah.
we'll have to cross back in a second.
yeah, I could do either of them, I think. The game is cute and fun. Did you do narration bits too? Like when there's, I guess it's like first person narration.
Yeah, there was some narration happening. Whenever I was in a Pluto scene, the Lunaterra voice would go, and then vice versa.
Mhm.
We kind of worked that out. I feel like I could have done a lot more narration. I feel like playing as the main character, I got to talk, but the environmentals is just so much talking. I felt it was mostly
Yeah.
Brianna doing it.
Yeah, that's real.
But yeah, it was a very fun. If people weren't around for the Heaven Will Be Mine playthrough, definitely look at Heaven Will Be Mine. It would also be fun to do a playthrough of
You know
what's
the
their
devil?
yeah, I own that, but I've never actually played it, and I imagine it
it's
would be
great.
fun.
Yeah, it's very like teens at a camp. struggling to be gay and exist around religion. And
Oof.
so,
Yeah.
yeah, kind of tearing everything, including each other, apart until they can find something that works.
Oh gosh.
It's a lot, but it's really nice, especially if you get the final ending. I don't think you can get into first three playthroughs. I think you have to like do the thing where you choose one person over the other out of your triad and like make a couple sets of dyads in order to like see each person's kind of trauma self manifest as a monster.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no, it's great. And then so after all that, I think you can pick an option where I won't spoil it, but you can pick another option. That's good.
Huh. I wonder how Fen's doing, because we are coming up on time, which means we could theoretically jump into intermission, but we were in the middle of a puzzle, and I want to at least give Fen the chance to like finish the puzzle.
Might be a larger issue, is what Fen's saying.
This might be a larger issue. Okay, well, you know, we'll take maybe an earlier break, and then we'll come back maybe a little earlier with Overcooked 2 with, Fen was going to be on that, so it might just be Brianna and Alexis, but we'll be back with Overcooked 2. We'll see y'all. Actually, what we can do before we go, should we do a meat minute? I'll message Brianna if Brianna wants to come on for a meat minute. But let's get set up for meat minute. This is the fourth meat minute out of 5. The meat has marinated overnight, and and Brianna is here. She is saying so. Okay. I'm assuming here means in chat. So, okay, yeah, in
it looks
chat.
Like the meat minutes pulled up on the screen.
There's a Brianna. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
So let's get into some meat minute. I'm so excited for meat minute.
Me too. Been a little bit, so we're gonna just check in again on Valen and the meat situation. Well, hello!
Oh, hey, it's me, Valen, just turning the oven to the lowest temperature that I can possibly have it on.
Wow, it looks like you've propped the door open even a little bit.
I have. That's for air circulation, because we don't have a convection oven.
It's true. So it's been overnight. You've put this, marinated this overnight.
Yes.
Made sure that it's all ready to go.
And now, I'm gonna do some freak shit.
All right, let's just take a little show of what it is that you're gonna do. So the meat right now is really nice and
it's wet.
It's really nice and wet, kind of a wet meat at this point, because it's been in the marinade. So it's just so good and ready to be dried. It's, you know,
I'm gonna unwet this meat.
Right, you're gonna unwet the meat. First you wet the meat, then you unwet the meat.
Yeah, really important. The wet makes the flavor. The dry makes it safe to eat over months and months of not being stored in the fridge.
It's true. So this sort of stuff is gonna you just have to make sure it's kind of flattened.
You want that air circulation? Notice it's on a rack?
Right, you put it on a rack to get the air circulation. You just want the air to help and sort of dry it out, right?
God, absolutely. I might even crack a little bit extra salt on there to get the moisture out. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a great idea. So you're gonna make sure these are all dried out, and then we can show the jerking process. Is that my understanding?
This is the jerky.
This is the jerky. So basically, you're gonna have these out here for how long?
I'm going to put them in the oven for at least 3 hours.
Okay.
Up to 6, depending on how wet this meat is.
Okay. Cool. So they're going to be in the oven for 3 to 6 hours on the lowest
possible temperature that the oven will grant me.
Right. Which is why you have the door cracked open a little bit.
Yeah.
Cool.
But also,
Awesome.
we don't want it. We're not cooking it. We're drying it.
Right. It's not cooking, it's drying. That is the intent here. So I guess we'll see you in 3 to 6 hours when we get a chance to taste the meat.
Bye, I miss you.
All right. We're gonna quickly go to intermission, and we will be back with Overcooked 2. And it sounds like Fen will be here momentarily. So we'll be right back.
Thanks.